this question of, you know, how cooked is too cooked. I originally thought it would be very funny to go, well, I'm going to channel the answer to this question because I don't know. I want to know the answer to this, so I'm going to channel it. So I thought, great, answer the question of am I too crazy by asking my invisible friends about it and then posting it online where everybody can assess whether or not they think I'm too out there or too cooked. But I've actually been changing the way that I channel lately as well. And I think that this new approach is answering the question. And I'm kind of flowing here and I don't know exactly where this is going, so bear with me, because I really feel myself merging with my higher self here and feeling very supported and connected to Earth, and Gaia is really supporting me to just get this out, so I hope I'm not too slow. But basically, I sit down to channel, right? And I meditate and I get in flow and I invite my ego to step back and I feel into the messages coming through, and I can feel messages coming through, and I'm choosing more to feel into this embodied feeling instead though. So what I've done today, I've already done, had a call today, which was really beautiful and lovely. Thank you, friends, for that beautiful call. I've already meditated, I've been able to sit in the sun, so I'm kind of living my life in this lovely way where it's like I'm preparing to channel all the time anyway. I'm trying to remember to drink the water and do the stretching and giving the hugs and all of that. So I've had a lovely high vibe day anyway. I've come out here to sit in the sun on the grass with my selenite tower and a glass of water. So that's all I've done to prepare if you're learning how to channel with me and this is of interest to you. But then instead of feeling into the channel, which is there and it's activated, and I can feel all that energy there, and I can even hear chatter starting to come through. But instead, I'm really feeling into this sense of peace and abundance and love and gratitude that's in my body and under my feet, and I can feel that fire and that glow and this deep sense of connection to all that is. It's something that I talk about with my partner a lot because he's very intuitive and psychic in a way that's different to me. Like, everybody can do all of this anyway, but he really tunes into his body and he just goes straight to that feeling of like love and truth and connection, and he finds that and he pulls it out from within him, and so he doesn't need to channel like I do. And I just paused because I got all tongue-tied and I feel so self-conscious, like so self-conscious. And look at all this beautiful, all these flares and light codes and so much support and love here. So there are lots of ways to be in touch with spirit. And I'm asking, how cooked is too cooked? And the answer is taking me deep into the earth right now. I was hoping it would be like, you know, I tune in and I get some answers and it would be like, oh cool, here's some good advice, thanks everybody, have fun. But instead it's like mother is talking, and I don't even know who that is. I don't know if that's the planet, I don't know if that's like a mother God consciousness, but I just keep hearing mother. And it feels connected to the earth, but it feels almost like Gaia's mother, like mother. There's this intense mother energy and it's so warm, and it feels very much like this time I meditated and I went back to this kind of between lives, almost source type, you know, that pink cloud space that people experience. Some people call it source. I think some people think of it as between lives thing. Maybe it's both and all. Source is everywhere all the time. It's not like some secret level. It's something that you can shift into at any moment. So maybe it is like a mother God consciousness frequency. But I'm just feeling soften, trust, relax. This is the mother. And I'm hearing such an interesting experience, and because of course the crown chakra is often connected to Father God consciousness, whereas the root chakra is connected to the mother and mother wounds and mother healing and the mother archetype. And it is like I can feel all this mental energy here, and then I can feel this deeper vibration which isn't localized anywhere. It's not like she's here in the channel, it's like she's vibrating across the ground, and I can feel her in my legs, in my body. I'm hearing, and I don't know why I'm rambling and procrastinating getting the message out, because it's a beautiful message and it's good for all of us. Why am I? Okay, feel into it, breathe into it, deeper into it. I'm hearing, Kelly, this shift was always going to take place. We've been telling you for a long time now that everything that you're channeling, everything that's coming down to the planet at this time, whether it's a message that you and other channelers and other intuitives and psychics are bringing down and through, or if it's an energetic activation, light language, however it's coming through, the energy coming to the planet always had to anchor here, always had to integrate here. This is not just land meeting rain, like the way that rain falls onto concrete. This is the blending of the elements together. This is the night sky and the lake, not just reflecting each other, but falling together and merging as one, so that the stars are contained in the water, under the surface. This is transformation. As you can imagine, mixing one world into another is not just a world plus another world. It becomes something altogether different. It becomes something altogether new. It becomes green rather than blue and yellow. What you're experiencing here, this groundedness, is your own manifestation and the manifestation of light workers across the planet for decades. You're not just reaching out for heaven. You're making heaven part of your everyday lived reality and experience. And this is why you don't feel the need to channel in the way that you always have. There's still a purpose for that. There are still friends there. There's still telepathy. There's still connection to families. We don't need to think of the beings and information we're channeling simply as going to a middleman. There are so many friends there. There are so many activations there. There's so much information and perspective that you have access to, and which is still valuable to you as your mind continues to evolve and expand. But at this time, your heart has been evolving and it's becoming more multidimensional. It's grown more sides, shall we say. And this, as well as the physical grounding into your own body, enjoying your body, understanding the intelligence of your body, listening to that clairsentience, building those empathy muscles, building the intelligence around your empathy, because so many of you already are so highly empathic and clairsentient, and yet you don't understand the signals that you're receiving as being messages from other people. All of this is being integrated, all of this is being realized, all of this is being circulated as one node of New Earth. This is what you've been achieving, and this is why channeling for you and so many others at this time feels like a knowing rising up from within you, rather than something coming from above. It's your own higher self, it's your own soul sitting in the seat of your body, sitting there right with you, holding your hand from within your hands, wearing your hand like a glove, and holding you with love in every moment, bringing that together. And in every moment that you continue to breathe and just accept and receive, accept and receive, those worlds become knitted together, closer and closer, more inextricable, and you feel it happening. This chaos has been excellent practice to teach you how to stay oriented. We told you at the end of last year that the chaos that would be happening throughout 2025 was only allowed to happen because it would be happening for a higher good. Because there was so much good to come out of this that far outweighed the trauma and turbulence. Whenever you see evidence of despair around you, remember that that is but a drop in the ocean compared to all of the abundance, prosperity, activations, and love spilling forth for people everywhere, all over the planet, integrating up and down, left and right. All of this is happening now. So when you see something inconvenient or unfortunate, remind yourself, for every one of these things you see, there are 999 blessings all around it. That is what's happening. That's what you're experiencing now. The strength and the resilience of the soul to stay in the human body. And you feel it's easier and easier to stay there, easier and easier to shift. You're becoming more and more plastic, more and more resilient, more and more anchored in love. It's getting to the point for so many of you now, for thousands and thousands and thousands of you, that it's easier to be in a state of love than in one of chaos. You find some conflict come up to meet you, and you don't even want to get triggered anymore. You don't even feel into the ego in the same way that you used to. It's easier to breathe and love. It's easier to accept and shrug and give up for a moment. And also you've developed patience from this time. You keep thinking, when will everything be perfect? When is paradise here? Where is perfect? Where is it? Bring it to me now. And what all this patience has done is made you trust completely in the cycles, and that perfection is always here and waiting for you. You don't worry about things being imperfect when it comes up. You think, okay, this is not perfect, or seems to not be perfect for this second. This second will be over in a minute, and it'll be perfect again. And you trust that, and you feel that, and it's that grounded abundance, that love, that knowing, that faith, which leads you not from the crown chakra. It's what makes sure that you are anchored in every second, that you're exactly where you need to be, and that where you need to be is where you need to be. Do you understand? You are not being led away towards something. You are transforming the atmosphere around you. You are transforming the earth beneath your feet. This is what a healthy plant knows how to do, and it's what you're all learning how to do right now. To bring what you need from within you in every moment. Channeling is chasing, and it's good to chase at times. The yin and the yang are equally important. But do you know that you can reach in inside of yourself and pull out whatever you need at any given moment? That you never had to go anywhere, look anywhere, or take any other steps. It's all right here in the mother. You asked a question, Kelly. Is there a cliff? Is there an edge to all that we can transform the planet with right now? Is it still okay for you to worry about looking crazy and then go put on a tutu and talk to imaginary friends in the backyard? Yes. There's no edge, Kelly. There's no limit. There's no way to be more crazy than anybody else. and we wouldn't use that word. You know this. Too many people have been oppressed with that word, and we need to understand what's actually happening. An opening. Some people of the planet have been open for much longer than others. They don't have the means, the tools, the intelligence. And by intelligence, we mean processing ability to understand what they're taking in around them. These sensory processing abilities, this intelligence, can be taught. There are people all over the world who are highly psychic, gifted, intuitive, seeing through the veil, clairvoyant, clairaudient, and they don't understand how gifted they are. Nobody ever sat them down and understood and explained to them. Are these people too cooked? What's the missing ingredient here? One of them is love. Think of how all of these interactions and conflicts could be transformed if we brought deep love and acceptance to everybody we interacted with. Would anybody be too anything for us ever again? Perhaps not. Part of this perspective of love is to understand that you don't need to have an agenda or responsibility either. You can simply behold someone with love and see them as perfect for where they are in their journey. And this is enough to transform a situation. Enough for somebody else to come and bring someone love, or for them to see that love in your eyes and extend that love to themselves. And this can be enough to bring them the help and healing that they need. But if we loved everybody and saw them as perfect on their journey, do you imagine that we would want to help them differently, or that we would want to see them change and grow differently? We wouldn't want them to fit a mold or to do what we want them to do. To love someone is to let them be all that they can be to the best of their ability. So if someone is too out there for you, in whatever way, perhaps you need to redefine the question. Are they too out there for themselves? Who are they? What are their goals? What do they know? Are they exploring and understanding themselves with love and curiosity and passion and excitement? We don't need to be afraid of ourselves anymore. That's your question really, isn't it, Kelly? Are we afraid of ourselves? And that's why you went to channel the answer. You wanted somebody else to tell you if you were okay enough. You wanted somebody else to say it's safe to say this but not to say that. Safe to be this but not to be that. But when you go straight to your heart, straight to your source, straight to your mother, and the mother is you. You love yourself enough to hear yourself. To go in is to not need external validation. So trust that all that is within you. That if an Arcturian or an angel has the answer, so do you. Your soul, the God spark in yourself, that already knows everything. Can you be brave enough? Can you be cooked enough to listen to yourself and your heart? To trust what comes out of there? Even if somebody else didn't say it first? Can you love yourself enough that you're hearing me and passing on this at all, Kelly? means that the answer is yes. And it was a close yes, because you stopped and started a lot, and you almost didn't pass this message on. And you're almost not passing it on still. And your ego is getting in the way. And that's okay. You're telling yourself that this video isn't entertaining or practical enough. And maybe all I've done is sit down and just listen to my own heart for half an hour. And that's okay. That's the work. That's enough. And you've seen this enough times now, Kelly, that all these little moments, all these mini breakthroughs, all these little ecstasies of love and connection, and feeling like everything's okay and going to be all right, and that everything is exactly on track, and that everything just keeps getting better and better and better. All of these little moments add up to waterfalls, to tsunamis, to cascades of love and light, to an entirely transformed planet. And if you're looking around yourself and you see everything as more beautiful than it's ever been, whether it's the quality of the light, or the texture of a petal, or the feeling of the sheets on your skin, or the taste of water on your tongue, if you're noticing that, keep noticing that. That's New Earth. That's paradise. That's heaven. You can see it through the folds of your time, becoming ever more vibrant in this dimension. It's happening. It's worth it. All these silly little moments, all these stupid little videos, all these stupid little meditations, all these cute, fun little activities and rituals and practices and moments of abundance and enlightenment. This is what's changing the world, and it's what you're doing now. You've all seen this, you all know this. Did you know that you could change the world one fun little moment at a time? One seemingly insignificant skip, chuckle, hug. It's all doing it, it's all working. And what you're all understanding is that's all there within you. That love that you're holding, that love that gets stronger and stronger and stronger, it's all there. And I don't need to say this because you already know it, each and every one of you. But even when things feel uncomfortable, even when things aren't so fun, you know that they're still all ultimately okay anyway. You can feel that now. You know that truth. It's all okay. It's all better than okay. Keep going. Well, I hope that somebody got something out of that. It feels quite ineffable, the way that the sense of like peace and love just organizes everything and makes sense of everything. I feel like there needs to be more words. Like I could explain this, like if I could sit down and write for 100,000 words, I'd be able to explain that everything's good because I can feel love, you know? Like, do you get that too? How it's like, wow, I just have the sense of love and like everything's gonna be okay. And it's, you know, 10 words, but it feels like there should be more words. But that's all the words. That's that energetic payload. comes out to 10 words or something like that, but it feels intense, and it feels like so much. It feels like it goes on for infinity, because it does. What a marvelously beautiful day it is today.